big question. How did you add me as a mod? I want to do that for you. I went to the creator dashboard from my Twitch channel, and then I went to roles manager, and I just typed in search job on there. But yes, I'm a holder of the sword. Oh yes, you are. And in celebration of that, we can do a couple of emotes, I think. So oops. There we go. You're welcome, and if you have any questions about streaming, feel free to ask me. I may or may not be able to answer them. I'm very new myself, so I'm figuring things out. But I focused on getting some bots set up and stuff like that rather than getting panels. Because I'm not great with panels, but I'm kinda okay with figuring bots out, I guess. Or well, I'm more about getting things to work properly than to get the graphical designs as a first step. Much appreciated. Feel free to ask me questions as well, and I'll do my best to help. Thank you, that's so nice. So yeah, I have no idea about how scenes work. And I haven't made any scenes. I set up a Be Right Back screen, but I haven't been able to get it to actually show on stream. So it's kinda useless. Yeah, I need to set up more commands. I haven't done much of that, as you saw yesterday. Yeah, I noticed. I set up some commands, so... but not a whole lot. I think most of them were automatically added by my mod. But I were able to add a shoutout command. Like that. And I made that manually, so if you want help with creating that, then I can help you with setting up a shoutout command in case you get a raid or something like that. I'm a bit scared. The last time we were here, we got we killed this guy. Oh, so the things inside haven't... Oh, are they still dead? Let's have a look. Oh no. I'm a bit worried right now because we're supposed to help roll and kill a horror, and I just realized it might be roaming the hallways freely and we didn't prepare. Well, I killed this guy so very casually, yeah. I did though. Oh, they're back. Okay, this is not great. Where is Roland? There's Roland. Uh-oh. So we'll drink some water. We'll eat this. And we'll get some health regen going. And We'll get rid of our burnt stamina. But we'll increase our lightning damage, and then we apply lightning damage, and then I guess we go in. We did it!
We did it! We actually did it! And I'm not dead!
You carried your weight there, good work!
Oh, thank you.
For the first time in my life, it really feels like I did. Thanks for everything, Helena. Let's reap a trophy of this thing and show Gabriella, eh? Yes, let's! Killed it! Odd remnants of a unique shell are proving the beast was slain. This chitin is too unstable to be of use for crafting weapons. Okay. I guess we'll just loot it. And I guess we'll take this as well. And no. Let's try. Climb the rope. I was killed in here last time, so I don't feel like spending more time than necessary, although that enemy wasn't too bad, and we could probably take it. But it has friends roaming around, so I feel it's safer not to, but just to be sure, I'm going to make a poll. If I can stop hitting caps lock. Should we try and kill everything in the Cabal of Wind Temple? Yes? No? And start. So I think the command is vote and space and the number. This is still on for 2 minutes, and this is for about a minute. I think it's without the parentheses. Good games. I think the exclamation point vote is correct, and then you just add a number. Yeah, like that. You want to see me die, don't you? I can appreciate that. Yeah. Okay. I guess we're going back in then. Thank you. I wanna see a challenge for you. Oh, excellent. Yeah. I'll try not to die, and then we'll see how that works out. So far, so good. But these guys are friends, and there's a massive monster behind this corner. Somewhere. And I'm dying. Oh no. Oh no, run! These guys are healing, so that's not great. And I almost died again. But don't die, please. Hey, you can leave if you want. You killed plenty. I don't know about that. So the main problem I have in this place aren't actually these guys. There's some bigger enemies that are like that one. Run. I hate it. Oh no. Can I quickly? Getting that spawn? Oh no, run! Yeah! He jump scared me the last time as well. This is not going great. No! No! I died! Oh. I'm not sure switching back and from between the shield is the best idea. That's my bad. I'm sorry I made you stay. No, I decided to create a poll about it, so I knew it was an option that you would vote yes. You fall to the ground, broken and defeated. As you start to black out from the pain, you sense someone standing above you, defending you. A warm voice reaches you through the haze of pain. Go there now, it ain't your time to die today. Stay with me, I'll look after you. Stars and campfires dance in your fevered mind. Your eyes flutter open and you find yourself someplace safe. A warm campfire roars nearby, a note and mysterious bottle propped up beside it. You are alone, but you feel like someone was just here a moment ago. So, this is probably my favorite defeat scenario that I've seen so far. And I'm not sure if you know the story behind Gep. Hey, you were in trouble and I gave you a hand. I can't stay to watch over you, but I tried to make sure you were comfortable first. Have a flask of my own personal brew on me. You owe me one, pal. Yep. So I think we need our shield out. And where are we right now? We are at... I'll tell you the story about Gep in a second. I'll just need to figure out where we are. I think... Yeah. Okay. So we are here somewhere. So I'll just hit up my tent. So the story behind Gep is that this game was created by a studio of 9 people, which is rather impressive. And they were running low on... Whenever they were running low on funds, there's a person who stepped in and donated money to the project to create this game. And he did that on several occasions, so the lead designer of the game decided to forever have a Gep in his games. And that's the story behind Gep. So Gep basically made this game happen. And I'm not sure with how much he helped out or anything like that, but it's a really cool story. Oh, interesting. Thank you for telling me. You're welcome. I think it's a really cool story, and the first time I heard it was on, I don't remember who, but someone was streaming on YouTube and they had the lead developer of the game as a guest on their stream. And they played together for a bit and they discussed things, and the question popped up in the chat and the lead developer replied and told that story. So I'm retelling it whenever I'm able to, because I think it's really cool. So Gep is the real MVP. And yeah, I'm not sure if I told you last time, but the way to navigate in Outward is, you see, there's no map marker for my character. So I can see that this is the Cabal of Wind Temple, and it's due west, so I'm somewhere around here. And if I turn this way, I see the burning tree down here. And that's in the southeast by east direction, so we should be somewhere up here, I think. No, yeah, no, we should be somewhere up here. And I really like that way of navigating in games. Actually, I'm a bit tired of the old huge green star that tells you to go everywhere. So when you die, do you have to start over, or does it save it and you start there? Hello. Can we not? No, I'm playing in normal mode, but they added the hardcore mode, where every time you get defeated, there's a 20% chance that your save game is deleted. And if your save game is deleted, you have to start all over again from scratch. But I'm playing normal mode, where there's no difference between hardcore and normal in terms of difficulty or enemy stats or anything. It's just that in hardcore there's a 20% chance that your game gets deleted. That's the only difference. But if I get defeated in normal mode, there's several, I don't think I've seen all of them yet, but there are several defeat scenarios that can happen, and one of them is Gep saving you. And another one is getting captured by bandits. Oof, I could never play hardcore mode. Too much anxiety for when I die. Yeah. I've seen a streamer playing the DLC, and he has always played in hardcore. And I think he lost around 5 characters or something in hardcore to the same boss pretty late in the game. So I kind of stopped watching him because that was very stressful, and yeah, the mood. You know, when you can tell the mood in the room gets really weird. That kind of happened when he died, and usually died at the end of one of his streams, and then he would just naturally end it because he was a bit upset about dying and getting the save deleted. I mean, getting defeated is fine, but when you spend 5 hours trying to catch up to where you last were in the game, because he had played the game a lot, so he could speedrun most of it. But yeah. I'm not sure I wanna do hardcore on stream, especially not when I'm planning to upload my stream to YouTube. If I were doing like just a random stream of Outward, I could probably try hardcore just for the fun of it, but not with this build. Certainly, I would have to look into some other build then. Oh, poor streamer, I would be upset too. Yeah, he was upset and chat was upset, and it was not great, to be honest. Hello, Roland. You're the one who really handled that fight. You should be the one to report on all the juicy details. Okay. Hello, Gabriella.
Hey there!
Did you kill that green horror yet? Yes, the monster is dead.
Did you bring back proof?
Yeah, here's a piece of its chip. That's chitin, right? Is this enough to convince you?
Well done!
Yes, this is from that monster, alright. I can smell the blood on it. You must have done a bang-up job on the thing.
Now we're talking.
Well, I'm satisfied that you know how to handle yourself. I'll initiate you both the moment you're ready. The sooner both of you are connected with the ancestral memories, the better.
Can you go fetch Julius?
Helena, can you go fetch Julius? I need an experienced Cryptea mage for this. In the meantime, Roland, come with me. We're going to the necropolis to prepare for the initiation. Do you know where I can find him?
Julius has been staying at the inn.
During his investigation? If you can find him out and about, he'll probably be there. Ask around. Bolt vanish. Oh, great endurance potion. Oh, poor streamer. I would be upset too. Yeah, it must have been awkward. Yeah, it was a bit awkward, to be honest. Because you could just feel the defeat and the tension from that. Because it was like, I don't know, I think it was like 6 hours down the drain. Just when you get the... There's a unique defeat scenario when your character gets deleted. So... Yeah, it was less than great. I'm gonna say that. Still slow. So, Julius, and she said he might be in the inn, right?
How can I help you?
Julius. I'm gonna just quickly. I'm just trying out monitoring my voice a bit on stream today. What? Why is he? Sagard!
Oi, you! Yes, you!
Go for Trisa, one of her idiots just tried to stab me. Is that Julius's corpse behind you? What happened?
He was talking with the girl in red, and it turned into an argument.
She was telling him that there was something she needed to do, and he was refusing, telling her that he wouldn't let her throw her life away.
She said if I don't get into that necropolis, my mistress will kill me.
And I decided it might be a good idea to ask them a few questions.
That's when he tried to take me with a dagger.
And the girl grabbed something off his belt and bolted for the door. Julius, you idiot. This sounds like the oldest story in the book.
Oh, it's on.
What are you blabbering about? One of Risa's goons tries to murder me and you're concerned about the girl that ran instead? You'll have to go get Risa yourself. I need to catch up with that woman before she breaks something important in the necropolis. Farewell. And under the blue check. Okay, I know where that is. Oh sweet, I'll try to pay attention if you'd like me to, that is. No. You can pay attention to it, that's fine. I'm just, I have a voice analyzer app, which is really cool. I paid a bit of money for it, but... So, my overage pitch, that whole conversation was 215 hertz. Which is pretty decent. That's way into the female range actually. So I'm happy about that. Usually I hover around 170 when I talk, but after the voice training I've done, I'm able to animate my voice a bit more, so I can both go up and down, which is really cool. Oh wow, I've never heard of a voice analyzer, but that's so neat. Yeah, it is. I really love it. It costs me $10, I think, if my conversion is right. It may not be. And I'm just gonna whoop. Can we not? Those are ghost enemies. Drink water and get some stamina regen going. And we probably need health regen as well. But yeah, I got vanishes. It's fine. Kill the big one. Yeah, okay, we're good. And don't die. Yeah, progress. I'm so happy for you, Elena. Yeah, thank you. I started voice training with a professional in, I think it was November, and we kind of discontinued around Easter because of the whole COVID situation and the fact that I started to get confident enough in my voice that I didn't really felt I needed it anymore. And I think that's the most important thing about voice training, isn't to hit the correct male or female range, but to be confident in your voice. Can we enter? Ooh. Do we actually? That was locked before. And no, I didn't see a key. I'm not entirely sure how that opened. So we kind of discontinued it because I was confident in my voice. Because at that point I was able to go both up and down as I pleased. Just doing a tiny bit of scouting. This place looks interesting and a bit scary. Hello, Gabriella.
Oh, thank the ancestors.
Helena, thank the ancestors. We're in a bad spot right now. Did you find Julius? He's dead. He tried to shank Sagat Battlebone on account of a girl in red who said she really needed to get into the necropolis or her mistress would kill her.
Oh, lovely. I can see where that story's going.
The damn fool let himself be manipulated by the enemy. What happened to you two? You're injured.
As soon as we got this far, ghosts started pouring out.
From the bottom of the necropolis. I think the remnants that frayed off the ancestral memories. That damn Bleach Force shipper must have already started to corrupt them. I got taken by surprise. If it wasn't for Roland, Wait, Roland saved you? It turns out he's got a knack for ghosts and spirits. He sensed them coming and drove them off.
Here's the plan.
The ghosts are in a blind fury and seal the way deeper. I need you to find the altars for the Sutherland and Aberdeen families and make an offering there. If you burn some greasy fern at those altars, it should calm the ghosts down enough that they'll recognize us.
Curious.
If you don't have any, score the necropolis. We use greasy fern when communing with the ancestors, so there should be enough here. Alright, so I guess we'll have to, do I? No. I don't have a vanish anymore. So the ghosts are are pretty resilient to pure physical damage. And you can also tell that they're coming by the purple glow around them. So the best way to kill them is with varnishes. And I think I should try and lose Goluf. Is something going to pop out when I pick that up? Yep. Spam, 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 spam. Sorry.